Hello, everyone. So, the end of the last stream had a bit of an issue. Basically, my internet just crapped out completely. Luckily, I was pretty much at the end of that mission. But just as a quick recap, there was the patient who we needed to perform I think it was a tracheotomy on. So we did that with Dorothy Crane. We were given the option to either embrace or remain silent about Dorothy Crane doing like the side healing and stuff like that. So basically, our conditions were we'll keep her secret, but she has to resign from Pembroke. And she has to stop blackmailing Lady Ashbury. And I think that's where the stream cut off. So pretty much all I did was I went back to a hideout and slept till the next day. I didn't upgrade anything because I'd rather do that on stream. As I was heading out, I got attacked by some hunters, except no one really seemed to care or point it out. So I pretty much just killed those hunters and went to bed. I woke up the next morning and there was a newspaper article about Crane's like hidden hospital, basically. That's pretty much all that happened. So hopefully I'm just gonna start and then just level up. I have a lot of XP to level up. And then I'll go to Lady Ashbury, tell her that the blackmailing is done now. hopefully the stream is more stable. I really don't know what caused my internet issues the other day. Yesterday. It was bad. Like, it shot up to about 8,000 dropped frames. No clue what happened there, but hopefully we won't have that same issue. Yeah, I have 3,500 XP to use up. Report back to Lady Ashbury is where we're at. Good. Can probably upgrade some weapons and stuff as well. Oh, also my mesmerize level went up to level 2. I was just what? Could it increase my bite damage? That could be good. I really don't use these. The serums. Since I have this, I really don't need it. It does 1,300. I'm gonna pass on that for now. 250. Stamina, I definitely want to get up. That is apparently extremely important. If I do one level of this, one level of this, 600. Want to level up biting a bit. 100, 900, 1,200. Okay, so I can do a pretty good amount. I'm gonna level up. I'm gonna get these up to level 3. I guess level. It says 2 here. Fight, I want to get up a little bit. +1 damage. Coaction, I want to get up. Start it off. That apparently stuns them for like a little bit. I can get some good strikes on them. Ooh, ultimate available now. Lose control and let the beast take over for time. Teleports itself to all enemies and strikes them with furious blows. Recovery is a minute 40. $400 a day. What's up? Bit. So it only does 100 damage, which really is too big. I think I'll hold off on that for now. Could get one of these. Odds are pretty good. How can I? 5. This is less, but yeah. Wow. Okay, stuff gets very expensive. Might do another level of fighting. Okay. I might just look at all these people who are sick. Okay, you have a cold, you have bronchitis, migraine. Oh, one sec. Talking to friends about Borderlands 3. I was also planning on doing the Borderlands 1 remaster today, but decided against it. Could I heal these guys? I need 1 fatigue, 2 fatigue, 1 migraine, 1 bronchitis, 1 cold, 2 fatigue, migraine, bronchitis, cold. I don't even know if I have enough for that. Still sick here. Yeah, this guy has a headache. I would like to help these people out. Let's see what I can do at least. Weapon. Alright, so I need 2 fatigue, 1 bronchitis, cold. I don't have migraine. I think headache would be level 2. Not that easy. 1 cold, bronchitis. Ooh. 8 codeine. Cold. Bronchitis. Hey, I'm a nice guy. This is one. Yeah. Get it up to 3 yet? No. 2 common handle parts. Could increase the. I honestly might as well just say this. That could be nice. Stunning, I can just steak. Could not remember that. Okay, so I could get this up to 8. Honestly, I'm gonna do that. It's pretty good. Ooh, hello. That's better. Upgrade a weapon with. So what are 2 common handle parts? I can probably buy from some. Honestly, I don't remember if I just said that or not. Oh, and this gives me 5 coding. Perfect. Who do I need to... 2 fatigue. Bronchitis. These 2, Clayton, Steen, Darius, Richard. I think healing people will increase the health of the district. I mean, logically. I don't remember where. I think I healed everyone at the hospital. I really hope Clay didn't have a quest line, because it doesn't anymore. When I'm also watching a gameplay of someone else playing it, they've done the exact same thing I did. They healed Clay and then killed him immediately. I thought it was pretty funny. Where is... Who's unknown? It looks like... Ow. What the hell is up there? Double checks, I already forgot. Clayton was around the church. He needs fatigue. This guy's in the graveyard. Where's Clayton? Where are you? Derek or Steve?
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Oh, you... No, okay.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
There's Clayton. He also needs fatigue.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my
I
investigation.
caught the tired.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Ooh, that's new.
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
I'm just bugging. Where was the entrance to the graveyard? Sit? Maybe? Oh. No, okay. Amelia isn't talking to us. you.
Some of us come.
Nethercroft.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And
Croft.
good evening to you too, my
Not
good
Croft,
sir.
alright.
Can I be of any help?
You need coal.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical
Well,
health.
if you don't have your physical
But
health, you
I
won't have your mental
appreciate
health.
Your concern, sir.
Ew. No.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
And who else needed stuff? Someone had. I guess it was Darius. Darius. I just need to find out. Still don't really know. Oh. You're Joe.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Hello, young man.
Oh,
I'm
Who
Dr.
are you?
Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy.
See?
He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in.
are you the
I'm Harry,
priest's
by the way.
kid?
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Hold on. You just. Alright, let's talk.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Your life in London. How do you feel? Anemia. Fuck.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time.
Okay, so I need anemia.
If only I could be tough like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which,
That's very
what can you
soft-spoken.
tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in
Calling him
Whitechapel.
out.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
Sure, actually. Oh no, that's Joe Peter. Okay, Joe's a piece of shit. Remember that much. You have a place to call home, which is
You have a roof over your head, a place to call home. Many people here are not as lucky, you know.
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. But I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things.
yeah, it's not great out there.
Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says
No.
that he joined that gang for
You're not.
my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about
You can't really
causing
blame
strife.
yourself for being born.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
A bit of a depressing guy.
It's locked, all right.
Okay. Right, I was trying to find Darius.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Where is he? Do I have anything new, guys? I just talked to this guy's kid.
You again? What do you want this time?
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little. My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
Is that it from you? Also, fair warning,
Goodbye,
I'm
Mr. Peterson.
probably going to be pausing too. I had coffee.
Cheap price. Good.
If anyone has
Fancy
watched my
buying
stream,
something, sir?
You
frequently
never
you know
lose
that
your
if I have coffee, I
focus, do
take a
you?
lot of breaks. Personal question. Harry's health.
What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining.
That's true.
He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him exactly?
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
It, you have common
Right then.
handle
Show
parts
me
or
what
something?
you have.
Trigger part. Not tight. Perfect. That is actually exactly what I... Where the fuck is Darius? Barrett. Ooh. Oh, we're good. Never mind. I mean, I think they're all in this central area. Close to it anyway.
Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
There he is. Titus. Why do I have to knock? Just let
Hello,
me in.
Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed.
Don't
Come
load.
on in.
You. Okay, at least it was quick. Darius with Titus. Got something just for you.
Yes?
Oh, hold on. Didn't I already do this?
Tell me everything you know about Camellia.
Because I didn't do the woob.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor.
Winston is an
but
angel.
I'm almost convinced
Yeah,
Camellia
I've done
is
this.
an angel.
Sure why I
She
wasn't.
volunteered to
hated.
give out our medical leaflets.
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor. It must be my lucky day.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
There you go. You're welcome. I don't think I can make. No, I don't think I can make. If I can, I'll do one back at the hospital. I'd rather not have to sit through the big screen again. You're actually fine, right? You're healthy. Let's get back to the... Directly, I think it's down there. No. Oh, yes, yeah. You and then my first, right. Not there. There's Peter's. First right. And then oh, please tell me I can go here. Okay, cool. Not gonna lie, sometimes this game really unnerves me.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Ooh. Oh, actually, I think I remember... this thing. This is very close. Right over there. Okay, I'm gonna do that real quick. Hopefully. Okay, I gotta go around this. Oh, yep. No problem. Be here either. message right.
Kill him, boy!
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Let's see how it lasts a bit of fire. Crush the leech, boy!
Okay.
You're still alive.
I really, really like how powerful I feel now. Wow. Wow. Like, I actually feel legitimately powerful. Where was I going anyway? This way. Behind me. Left? Okay, that's just a bush. I think there's just one, two? Yeah, just two. Oh, 3, 4. Might be tricky. Any. Oh my god. I am loving this. I feel so fucking powerful. Just some minor upgrades. I feel so powerful. This is great. This is really great.
This is no place for you, sir. It's one of them!
Ow. Oh god. Remember how I said I felt powerful? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, never mind. Oof. Okay, I think my priority needs to be the big guy. Blood of citizens is the fastest way to evolve. I know. I don't like killing innocent people. Like, these hunters are killing me on their own, so this is self-defense. In a sense. Wow, it is really taking its time this round. Hopefully it puts me after the fight with the two bosses, Sheen brothers. No clue where I am.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Gotta do to survive, guy. It is this way, right? Oh, I can actually... Can I cut through here? Because it'd be... I can... Oh!
This is despicable.
I can act. Ooh, what I could do, which I have yet to do, is, this one. Trigger. Oh, right, these guys. I mean, these guys I can... One thing I don't understand is why me and the hunters aren't working. There are two types of vampires. Us, or the, you know, still sane ones, and gals, or like ferals. Okay. After having observed the Pembroke Hospital for 2 weeks now, we can confirm Vampyr is there. First, we now have proof of the presence of a female leech inside. However, she acts like a mental patient to hide her true unholy condition. Personally sneaked inside the hospital, the creature whining about her need for blood since her body is decaying. It gets worse. Gets worse. The administrator of the Pembroke Hospital is Dr. Swansea, according to our team leader, Amanda Hilton. And so he may be a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. Then there may be something big going on in Pembroke. Be even a nest of vampires protected by those bloody traitors of the soul. Bloody traitors. We don't know what to do, but we are convinced you better come quickly with reinforcements and heavy. Ooh. Pembroke might be in trouble then. Used steak. Rowan steak. Rowan? Is that a weapon I can use, or is that like a crafting component? It already does 15 stun. 15 stun at level 1. I can get this up to level 2. 20 stun, and then plus that, so 23. It's pretty good. I'm gonna place that once I get back to the hospital. There we go. Oh my god. It's like, am I locked in here? Oh, also in the newspaper article, there might have been something about more hunters being in this area. It would explain why there's more hunters in this area right now. I think I cross this bridge, I'm back at Pembroke, which is relatively safe. There we go. Alright, back in the hospital. We can talk to Thelma and Ashbury. Let's go to person.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Howcroft.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage.
Yeah,
Speak,
mortal. You're
Doctor.
welcome.
Why are they hunting me down?
I mean, that's a lie.
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right.
Okay, cool.
And
Thank
you have
God.
served me well, mortal. Take this as a reward.
What do you have to give me?
Perhaps I will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you. I'll keep that proposition in mind. I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal...
I like how we just play along with her. Alright. Ashbury is still in this tent? Maybe? Yes. Okay, well, you kind of screwed this up, didn't you?
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Oh, what the fuck? I did all this for you. Trusted you, in the end, you're a killer. I mean, like, I'm getting by without killing people. So what the hell is your deal?
What prevails in the end, I wonder? The desire for blood, or to be of service to man?
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries.
Just shrugs it
concerning your
off.
Blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in
What if
this
someone else
condition.
had walked
I
in?
must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you,
I
Jonathan.
thought she said she didn't want me to kill
I
someone.
didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
Okay, let's talk about me.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
I mean, obviously... Well, no, because I've bitten people. I haven't.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
They have to drink my blood. How did I become?
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
I mean, her voice isn't...
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but... are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
Am I a vampire?
A vampire? Is that
No.
what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm responding to my brother. My brother just got a
Are you an
a
Ekon
1X.
too?
Yes, I am.
Isn't
We are the closest thing
that
to what
much of
man
a gamer?
refers to as vampires. Forget what you
The
think
most
you know
gamey
about us.
game he plays is probably Apex in a friend.
So we are Ekons.
Other than that, it's mostly
How
trivia
can I
games.
identify us amongst other vampires.
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Okay, so we're like a subspecies of it. I think I already knew that. About your ladyship. Yeah. Save me, Swans. Kill. Oh yeah, what's up with that? Let's just go in order.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
We know what a scowl is. It's like a feral ghoul. I just don't know how one becomes a scowl. I assume they go hungry. Similar to zombies in a zombie where they don't eat brain and then feral.
What type of vampire is a Scowl?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
Okay, never mind. So they're created by lesser vampires. Say what's lesser. Unless you already told me and I...
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our... hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
I mean, I guess that's fair. Let me get in on that.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
Never
I
ask
know
a
this
woman
is
that.
beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were
There you
gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Very well.
He does not look like
But
she's
I
3
believe
years
there is
older
more
than
to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
That's how you say it.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Plague happened.
Things have gone from bad
Spanish
to worse
flu.
here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that.
I mean, it's a mixture of Spanish flu and then the vampires.
Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
There was that werewolf that we found in the sewer beast.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
I bid you farewell, for now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Pembroke is so lucky to have Dr. Reed.
If only there were more of us, with less resignation and more determination.
Glad we're getting some answers. And a lot of it we sort of figured out on our own. Still. Ooh, and while I'm analyzing this blood, I can upgrade my bludgeon. Cudgel. Couldn't remember that. Oh, what is this? What the fuck? What are you saying? Stamina's 40. Let's upgrade this, because by far my best. I can get up, yeah. Level 3, bring it up to 5. That would be nice. Then this, can I upgrade this yet? Yes. I can increase this. this blueprint. Oh, hopefully this. Well, no, this will probably serum. Light stamina. Other serum I probably won't use.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Before you do that, let's equip my new stuff. Right. That one. This at level 3 now. This level 2. This I don't know why I even have it, honestly. Can I like all these? Do I have any more investigations going on right now? This one, the pharmacy. I could actually probably do now that I'm a higher level. This one, I don't have. I should really head back to that location, though. I feel like there's a lot I missed. We've sent the disciple in. A lot of S's right there. Retrieve Bear loose box. Okay, before I talk to Swansea, try to finish. I think Pembroke is a pretty low level area, I think. And I could just be talking out of my ass, though. I don't know how level scaling in this game is. And 11.
Watch yourselves! There's one of them! Bloody leech!
There we go. But still not like a super easy game. I did have some issues earlier. Definitely helps leveling up.
Best run along home, sir. Stop right now! Crush the leaves, boys!
Ow.
Murdering bastard!
You made me do it. Not my fault. Oh, right, I remember this. There was a boss over here. HG something. HG Griffin, level 16. Resistance? Okay, so it's not resistance to my blood or my primary, which is pretty good because that's all I got. Strickland's list. Acroma pavirus, sodium hypochlorite, potassium. Not gonna try.
Opium is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
Guess I could have snuck by those guys. Tell what happened. I like that if I'm smart about it, I can still fight those guys. Like, even though they're 5 levels above. Oh, you saw me.
Get them weapons! Shit, that leech!
I'd be able to cut through here, I think. Yeah, okay, we're good. Can I? Yeah. Is this Strickland here, or is this bag? There he is.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances, and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
Okay, not gonna lie, I kind of missed a lot of that.
I want to know about these secret tests you run, and if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
You have my support, Dr. Strickland. I know exactly what it feels like to battle an unknown disease with only your mind and force of will to help you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You don't know what that means to me.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
I have all of them. Is it talking about, yeah, my crafting table? It'd be cool if when you're running and go to open a door, he just kicks it open. What did I need to do? Gather the ingredients and formulate the medication. All of that? I have a lot of that. I think I have okay, I have sodium hypochlorite and then ferrous tartrate. What was the other thing? Hypochlorite, potassium. Bleh. I think I have that as well. Yeah, I have enough. I don't know what it's telling me to do though. Location. 1 unit, 6 units. Specifically. Confused as to what it wants me to craft. In any case, I'll be right back. I really gotta use the bathroom. Okay. I'm confused as to what it wants me to do, unless this isn't the right thing. Or is it this? Oh.
Strickland's project could be dangerous.
I have a mind to report him to Dr. Ackroyd.
I'm not, because I don't like Dr. Ackroyd. I don't mind him doing research as long as he's being thorough.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
I have managed to improve the mixture by diluting it. Have you ever heard of Sir Joseph Francis Olive? Or the placebo effect?
No, I don't think so. Why?
A placebo is a substance or procedure that has no actual physical effect.
You made a placebo of my project. Why?
Research has established that a placebo, as long as the subject believes in the effect, can provoke a positive physiological reaction.
Really? That's fascinating. And you want me to, what, administer the placebo and see what occurs?
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm a bit surprised, but I trust you, Dr. Reed. Please take the key to my cabinet and put this placebo there for future use.
Will do.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Stairs. This one. Alright, so what can I steal?
It's locked.
Goswick. Right, the guy with the neck. Extreme fatigue, major sores on the throat, and tongue, but no sign of flu, refuses to speak. Needs rest and healing of throat, mucous membrane before a decision can be made concerning his rule. Ooh.
At least Strickland can't kill anyone with this formula.
With that... Oh. Can I talk to Mortimer a bit more? And since I've healed him. Here and...
It's locked, all right.
Hi.
Why have you done this? Talk to me, Mortimer.
My sweet girl. Keep anything from her.
Hold on. Get outside. Here too. Wow, okay. Second, I'm trying to eavesdrop. just circle. Get back there. Oh, around this one.
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to
Door's
listen?
open.
I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
Yikes. Also something around the back that I could...
We can handle this.
Oh, no. No. This guy.
I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
Where's that? Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, I remember seeing this earlier and I was so confused.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir?
What the fuck?
You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir, and I thank you for your generous donation.
Yikes. Okay. See, I'm mixed about that, because they are dead, so they don't need their valuables anymore. But that's still messed up.
It never ceases. Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you.
Calling you out, guy.
How dare you steal from the dead, Rakesh? Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
These people are dead, sir. What they possessed could be useful for the living. And I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
Okay, I honestly don't know what to do in this situation. Because he's right, they are dead, so they and any came to pick up their stuff. Show respect, Dr. I'll give him a warning. We'll go to jail if...
You may be right, but you'll go to jail if you're caught.
If ever I have to go to jail, I'm sure I'll find a way to help people there, too.
Is that all I can get out of it? Fair enough.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
Tomorrow, more bodies will arrive and then...
Oh, super shady guy. Come on.
I'm managing a trade.
And then I have, Mortimer to talk to.
So many deaths. My sweet girl. Still more coming. Reads me like, how can we be sure we're making...
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Your medical report says you're not affected by the Spanish flu. What do you think of that, Mortimer?
Does it make me happy? Not in the slightest. If it was up to me, I would have left this place long ago. I know I don't belong here.
And why do you think you don't belong here?
I know the staff have more important things to do than look after me. There's plenty of patients here who need their attention.
Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes, it's true.
All right, then. This is the first time we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
You can trust me. I won't report you to the authorities. My one and only concern is your health.
I guess I should thank you then.
Can I help you in any way, Mr. Goswick?
I wrote a letter for my mother. She was supposed to read it after my death. But I suppose she doesn't have to read it now.
I see. And is this letter still near the place where you tried to take your own life?
Yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last words. I mean, I'm still here. If you bring me back that letter, then perhaps we'll talk.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with
Talk
me.
to you about anything.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
I've read your son's medical report, Beatrice. It's not the flu or anything life-threatening. What has you so worried?
He was at death's door when he was brought here. I just want him to be better as soon as possible.
He's not out of the woods yet, you know. He might need to stay here longer than expected.
Take care of him then, Dr. Reed. People here only seem to focus on contagious patients. I worry my poor Mortimer will be neglected.
Your son wished to die, Beatrice. Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime?
It's kind of messed up.
Mortimer could be thrown in jail. I can't let that happen. I won't.
I understand you fear the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension. Not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
Okay. Well,
goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Tempted to do the mission, depending on where it is. It's very far away. No, it's just right here. Okay. Take care of that. This is what happens with these kinds of games. I'm very surprised with the level of stuff to do in this. Going from Life is Strange, which is pretty linear for the most part, like you can interact with a ton of objects. It's not really open world like this. If you find this letter, I'll be gone. I want you to know that I don't leave because of you. I leave because of the crushing weight that existence puts upon me. Too much. I feel like the Baudelaire verse. Sometimes I feel like Baudelaire's verses have been written as an echo from when the low heavy sky weighs like a lid upon the spirit aching light and all the wide horizons. Hid by a black. I can't read. By a black day sadder than any night. Beautiful as it is painful, I can't suffer it anymore. I don't want you to try to convince me, and it would only delay the inevitable. I would do it again. It's not.
In this letter, Mortimer Goswick does nothing to hide his desire to die. I could give it to his mother, but doing so would betray his trust.
He has intentions to do it again. Which, I mean, I now
It's
know
locked,
about
all right.
So if he does end up doing it, someone finds out that I knew. I want him to trust me. I like that they're very lenient with fall damage. I'm just gonna give it to Mortimer. Like if I was in his position, I would not want.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
I have retrieved your letter, Mr. Goswick. I can assure you that nobody read it but me.
Thank you. This is for you, then.
You don't have to give me anything.
For your help. And for your silence.
I think you should talk to your mother. It would be good for both of you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. I'll think about it. Now, please, let me be.
100 shilling. Ew.
I've read your letter, Mortimer. You wrote about an unbearable feeling of despair while the world crumbles around you. Tell me more about it.
There's nothing more to say, really. It's hurtful, it's unbearable, and I don't ask anyone to understand what I feel.
The world is bleak, but maybe the pain we feel is the best compass for making it a better place.
How can we repair the world, Dr. Reed, when mankind is the biggest problem? Yes, the world will be a much better place when we're gone.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to
Man,
contact
he really
me
threw
if
that
you
back
need
in my
any
face.
Good evening, sir.
This hospital seems to be falling apart. But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt.
Finally talking to Swansea now.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
Yeah, I analyzed the blood.
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Okay, see, I wish these were more expanded. I don't know what this means. Does this mean I'm gonna rat out Dorothy? Nothing I can share. This guy seems trustworthy. Honestly, I should just give him everything I know.
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
Smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
I feel like, yeah, giving up my blood is pretty dangerous. Though realistically, for a cure, would need to. I have thought about it.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan.
I mean...
Please accept my condolences.
Kinda knew she was dead, obviously. Does anyone else know that I'm the one who did it, though? Okay, before I do that, I'm gonna rest. Alright, what should I do? Ooh. That's really powerful. These all recovery. Tremendous damage. They're all close, medium, and ranged. Does that mean it's just one enemy in the area? If that's the case, then I might want to do this one, because it deals damage to anything nearby. I might go with this. It's... This is tough. I'm doing this one. Of 800. I would like to increase this fighting to get health re. Do the first two. I think I'm gonna do that. Whoa. Whoa. The fuck? What did I do? Everyone's peaked. I was... Okay. Everyone just got sick. That's not great. Fatigue seems to be the biggest issue. One fatigue. Seven fatigue. Heck. Good lord. Probably don't know enough to make 7 fatigue. Well. I had more than enough. I still need to figure out these 3. I'm honestly more interested in keeping hospital. Let's see what everyone needs. Waverly is healthy, that's good.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reed. We do not see you in surgery very often.
Do you think Dr. Strickland has any chance of curing the Spanish flu by himself?
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride, but by an idealistic view about our mission here. Honestly, I don't know which is worse.
You consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report his methods.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use dirty tricks or regulations to prove him wrong. We are doctors, not politicians.
Okay.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Healthy, you're recovering. Oof. Harvey.
I will not let you down. I'm so tired.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
Really? Why has no one else asked me that since I got here? I thought I was in a hospital.
Unfortunately, you are not the only person who needs help. And complaining about it won't do you any good.
Well, perhaps you're right, Dr. Reed. I'm sure if me missus was still alive, she wouldn't be happy with me going on like this.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Reads me like a book.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Ooh. Oh, no, I don't want...
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this? No. I don't feel well, actually.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
I figured I'd get an achievement. Donna.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Do you need medical attention?
Well, the proximity of the dead is not the most healthy company, even if the quiet can be appreciated.
Don't take too many risks with your health.
I really wish I could skip past some dialogue.
None of us are immune to this disease.
And that is a good thing. Death and disease is a constant reminder of our mortality. But you have my thanks, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
Alright, who else? Thomas. Gwyneth. Thomas.
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering
Good
continues.
evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans, and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
Reconstructive surgery has been very successful for some soldiers.
I don't want to wear a bloody mask for the rest of my life. I'd rather stay here and just be forgotten.
Oh, whoops.
Tell me what really happened then.
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire?
No. It's just that I was asleep.
Okay, so you can skip the dialogue. I thought the button would either be A, B, start, or select. None of those. X.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
Not really.
As long as you remain here, I will make...
Don't think you can do much.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain.
And it's Gwyneth and Hilton.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doc.
Do you know that Nurse Hawkins...
That's not a surprise. We've talked about it already.
Does it not bother you?
Sometimes I think she may be right. We should run away while we can. Question is, where can we go? Where is it safe?
Do you need any medical...
I'm afraid I do.
Our job brings us in.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor.
Goodbye, Milton.
And there. Yes?
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening.
Do you require...
I will be fine.
Nurse, you won't be able...
I'll try.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need...
Perfect. Okay, so that's everyone that I can heal. Yeah, these are all good. I don't have cure for this yet. Chapels. That I can't. Third level. If I cure these guys, will this go to stable? Man, this place is really unsettling. Alright, who's it? Joe, Harry, Barrett.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
I can't do. I don't remember. Go to the marker since it's on this. I think it's Barrett. Maybe. Okay, there's Joe.
You again?
Have you recent news of Nurse?
She's doing good work.
Can I off?
Keep your medicine.
There is a thin line between pride.
All right.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never... Do you have any new...
I guess what she does for...
Do you need help?
To be honest...
I don't quite...
Really?
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis. Good evening, Mr.
It's far.
Have you reached...
That woman is as depraved.
Really?
This woman runs no medical facility.
Don't you...
Faith gives me all I need.
No doubt your faith.
Blessed be your generosity.
I have heard enough for tonight.
Harry. Harry's... Also... This one.
Good evening, Harry. May I come in?
Sure. Sure. Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
So?
I'm not bothered.
Have you any
I don't believe in miracles.
Do you need any...
Yes, I do.
You'll feel better with this.
I'm not sure I'm happy with you.
Goodbye, young man.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Alright. I've cured everyone I actually able to. Hopefully sleeping will raise the levels pretty much everywhere. Everyone gets sick again. Entirely possible. And I think Stonebridge Cemetery might be where the priest's kid is. Ooh. No, is it still...
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Okay, this is Apple. Oh, he was resistant to blood, that's what. Anything. No one at the funeral song.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
What do you want? Somebody help! What do you want? Somebody help!
Hello.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't.
Actually, didn't see me
You
do
seem to
any of
know a
that.
lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Xiaoxun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Shouldn't you go back home, where you'll...
Maybe later.
Ooh, you're actually someone. That was a nice little detour. Discreetly. His widow in distress still. Just nothing but blood. How do I get up there? Round, okay. Let's break that. Okay, I just... like how I scold Shadana for stealing from the shillings off of people's stones. Kind of looks like a... It's not.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
There we go.
I am the resurrection and the
He doesn't
life.
turn around.
He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend thee, most merciful Father.
Nice.
The soul
burped
of
in
our
the middle of
sister
that.
departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
It'd be interesting if there was a location in this game that was sort of the complete opposite of what we've seen so far, how everything is more miserable. If there was a place that was actually thriving.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do.
Why do I look so messed
but
up compared to her?
accept it.
Like my eyes are just completely bloodshot, my face is pale as all.
What brings you here?
He looks normal though.
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for
Maybe
your
I'd look more
loss,
normal if
Jonathan.
I ate more people.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
Yeah, how?
How is it
Like,
possible?
how can I?
Tell
me how. Same thing.
Is it so easy to take a life every night, and then just smile and nod at those you spared?
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse.
Still don't totally
We
trust
are
this
weakest
chick.
when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
Thank you, my lady. I will.
Good. But be careful. If I found you here, others may too.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here.
Jesus,
Go
like, look
there
at him.
and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Get him. Okay, that widow in distress thing. Still marked. Ooh, this close? Like right here. Come on, why is this? I did that just by running it. What the hell? This dude's the Hulk. Go get that guy, please. Okay.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed
What
your
the
skin,
fuck?
forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
I'm new to this. You want to teach me? Please do.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Reverend.
Sorry, sir. No admittance. Oi! Didn't you hear me?
Wait. That missed? Jesus, he's kicking
The
that.
power of the Lord commands you. Get into this. I order you.
This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news.
I agree, it's not. Surprised there wasn't any. Yeah. Gonna double check here. Yeah, no. Interesting though. New enemy type. Ooh, we're back here. Awesome. Clear territory.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Ah.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
Oh. Gonna take a risk and trust this guy.
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl.
Hope I can be
What
vague
happened
about
to
it.
her?
She has been laid to rest. That's all you need to know.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
I feel responsible. The pain is consuming me.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
I killed you. There's no excuse.
Okay.
My dear Mary, forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden
Did
will
not think
lighten
it would
if your words are
be that straightforward.
Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
That is not at all what I'd say.
Whatever happened on this dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
Not a good place for a stroll. Are you there?
Gotta fight him.
Die,
Oh, jeez.
Have no fear, brothers.
The beast must die. Oh, Christ! Tricky bastard.
Okay, that didn't work. Gotta do my dash forward. Didn't. Ooh, this guy. Where's the? Right here. That sound. Really no point, especially with how little XP they give you. Like 25 XP per head.
Die, vermin!
Remember your vows, friend! Crawl back to the hell Watch out! It's fast!
I'm just trying to get back to the hospital, guys. Come on. Doctor.
Remorse and pain are precious.
Be back.
When binding you to the earth. You. I remember
Just talking about him. Fuck.
Fear be
What the hell is this?
I would harm no child of my making.
That's good.
This is your doing. You made me. Made me this
Looks
creature.
like Hera, Hela.
What are you?
Thor Ragnarok.
I am the land. You are our champion.
Riddles and rhymes. You took my life. Now you insult my mind.
Be stilled, my child. I bring understanding.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Oh, I forgot. I think I might just save my... It won't even get me a level up if I confirm. See if I helped stabilize the districts a bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Pippa has a cold. Newton has a cold. I have about stable. You have a cold. You have ultra. Well, at least I got this place back up to stable. Now, did I get XP for doing that? No. Ooh, Widow. This was updated. Convince. I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna hold off on healing for a little.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCullum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned.
Thanks, Swanson.
By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in
Was
this
there no
institution.
way I could tell him about this
hospital is
previously?
their
Because I
only
think I
hope.
knew about
Of
the
course,
attack.
You're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones.
Oh no. Not her.
Found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton,
I haven't done anything.
the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Man, knew I should have killed him. He was too high of a level.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
What to say about this?
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm.
Oh, yeah, right there.
Is there anything you can tell me?
Many things can happen under cover of night, Dr. Reed.
But did you see or hear anything?
I can't say I did, but the smell of fresh blood almost made me faint, Doctor.
Yuck.
I'll leave you.
Fear and
disgust on it.
Good evening,
Evening.
Can you tell me anything?
Before the shouts and the noises, I think I heard whispers coming from the stairs. 2 voices, maybe more.
Did you recognize the voices?
I couldn't hear. Sounded like they were arguing or something.
Goodbye for now.
Fear and disgust on every street corner.
What on earth happened here?
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Doc.
What can you tell me about the...
Everybody's afraid. Death has always been a frequent visitor. But murder? How can we cope with that?
As a nurse at this hospital, it is your duty to deal with these things as best you can.
Yeah. Until it's my turn to have blood spread all over the walls. I entered the room first, Dr. Reed. I've seen what that monster did to the woman.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
Oh, Jonathan. I cannot believe my eye.
Yes, and I'm afraid I'm at least partially responsible. The man, the scowl, I brought him here.
Jonathan, how could you say such a thing?
Forgive me if I feel despondent, for there seems to be no end to the suffering and death that surrounds us.
I'm always here for you, Jonathan.
What do you know of Ascalon? I was threatened by a creature, a vampire in Whitechapel, stating I had to obey the law of conduct.
What more can you tell me about him?
He was bigger than a man. Huge, in fact. He seemed to radiate violence. I thought he was going to tear me apart. Then he vanished.
Fergal, the executioner of Ascalon. You were fortunate he was not after you, but rather out doing his master's bidding.
What is Ascalon?
The Ascalon Club are the most powerful vampires in Britain and exert tremendous influence. Take my advice and stay well away.
Oh.
I have experienced a certain difficulty when faced with holy symbols or trying to enter religious buildings. Have you?
Now that's quite a question. I don't know why, but yes, it has happened to me.
Is this a sign?
I don't have the answers, Jonathan. But I believe superstition and magic is just fact awaiting the lens of science.
Aren't you frightened?
Very little scares me, my dear. To be compelled to avoid symbols of faith does not concern me.
I want to ask this, but it doesn't think it's a game changer.
Have you embraced this woman?
Her name was Amelia. And no, I did not kill her. I vowed a very long time ago that I would never take another life, unless they ask.
Is there sufficient vitality in the blood of...
Yes, Jonathan. The hunger gnaws at me every waking hour. Frankly, I'm starving.
Temptation surrounds us.
Over the years, any pleasure I once gleaned from feeding is long gone. I drink for sustenance.
Thank you, my lady.
We are overwhelmed by this horrifying epidemic.
Okay, fine. One hit. Right.
stupid beast! Bloody leech!
Peace. How do I get over there? Can I take a boat? Okay, I gotta cut through here. I hit the wrong button. Oh my god. There's another person behind me shooting me. Damn it. Man. Really takes so long. Alright, we're back. Not great.
See them fancy clothes?
Why
Burn it, boys! Touch its head!
I'm gonna ignore those guys over.
Please, sir, can't let you through.
Best run.
Get them weapons ready! We found one!
Saw someone up skipping.
Best turn around if I were you.
I need to go through there.
Speak English, do ya?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you. Filthy fucking beast! I'm vermin!
Getting around is gonna be a little tough. Yeah, there's already there. Here.
It's an inch!
You don't know that?
Doesn't like fire,
Ooh,
does it?
no. At least those I can. Here. 9. Ooh. Interesting. Perfect.
Moron had me laughing at first. That's a thing. Vampire hunter.
New people.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy
You're dead?
here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell
The
me?
name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you...
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth...
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows
Tom?
Sean Hampton well.
Okay, I'm not
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
gonna talk to everyone. Not yet, anyway. Let's find Tom.
Mark my words, miss. These murders are the work of a vampire.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks,
Kinda nice
are
to
we?
be back.
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed.
I'm still Tom Watts.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at...
The important thing is I find him quickly.
Why not try his night asylum?
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the...
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Alright. I'm gonna take care of Sean, and I think I'm gonna call the stream there. And next time, I'm gonna be honest, probably gonna be a lot of talking. Ooh, that like like a good sign.
Another disgusting ghoul did it, don't you think?
Spark.
I can't say, but whatever did this carefully.
Seems like the guard of Prewen is on Sean Hampton's trail too.
Killing's on you! Oh, that's gonna smart!
That's... Wow. I don't think my ultimate did any damage to him. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about the flamethrower. Maybe I could sneak by them or something. You have that ability. But I won't be able to interact with the body. Hopefully it puts me just right back outside the warehouse. Yeah, okay, I'm literally right here.
I can't say, but whatever did this carefully. Over there! There's one of them vermin! Watch out for them two! Take a breath in it! Bronze the leaks! Die, vermin! I'll send you to hell. Burn it, boy! Bloody eat this! Die, vermin!
Woof. Is this him?
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
That's not good. What's the point back here? What was the point of going in there? I can go around this way. This actually looks like it's... Hey, this might be the beginning of the game. Alright, 16, 17. No, not you, not you, not you. Fuck off. Clearly I want the person directly in front of me, game.
Step away, sir. Put it
Ow. Oh, Christ. Ow. Look guys, I'm trying to kill a rogue vampire here. I'm on your side. Now.
This Seymour worries me. Perhaps Sean knows something about him.
Alright. Wow. Where's Sean? I'd assume he's down. Or he's right there. Hey, buddy.
Why the long face, Doctor?
Is it all that worries you, Sean? My long face? Really?
This is a blessing for me, to become a Skal. Immortality gives me more time and energy, if truth be known, to run a shelter. What more could I want?
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
But you were close.
Of course. But she was lost. Separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine.
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman,
people have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
I'm kind of doubtful. I am intrigued.
Very well. You have definitely intrigued me. I hope you're right, Sean.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
Now, is there a hideout here I can use? That'd be very nice. No, there's one. If I can get up there. Okay. Before I sleep, I'm gonna see if there's anything I can craft. If I can upgrade any weapons. Ooh. There we go. $15 opium. 15. Not gonna pronounce it. Alright, can I upgrade this yet? Level 4? No, 3 good handle parts. How about yeah. Okay. Let's sleep, upgrade some stuff, and then I'm gonna call the stream there. Really haven't touched this at all, like I should. Probably get it to at least level 3. 300. 900. This one's tempting. I might go with this one. So, I mean, if I had more blood capacity now. No. I think this is cool. Get up to 2,000. I don't think I healed anyone this time around, so I should. Gonna change. Probably more people getting sick, actually. Or no one. Okay, no change. Good, actually. Out this, this. So everything's still stable and up. So that's good. Where I want it to be. Alright. What was 3 hours worth of Vampyr? No clue how far in the game I am, but I've played about 10 hours so far. Has to be a good amount, right? I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I will try to be pushing through the rest of this game. 10 days left with Game Pass, and I still have to take care of Arkham City. But at the same time, there's still Borderlands. The remaster came out. I want to get on that as well. Yeah. Probably back with this tomorrow. Peace out.